everyone, welcome back to another video. I don't know why I sat there for like 5 seconds. Not saying anything. We have been doing we've done, last video. Let me just quickly collect my thoughts. Alright, in the last video I introduced a quick Volt Prime build, or just a Volt build in general. Build I had was for Volt Prime, so again, that means if you want to get that build on a Volt, you're going to have to form it up a lot. I do not recommend using that exact same build. It's a build that works. It's a build that isn't too over the top. It's a build that will keep you alive. And that's how this Trinity build is going to be as well. Trinity is a entirely supportive character. She has no aggressive abilities whatsoever. I guess she has passive aggressive abilities, which aren't really passive aggressive, I guess. Energy Leech and lifesteal, just detain an enemy, keeps them floating, keeps them destabilized. They don't shoot, they just sit there and writhe. But she has no abilities that actually damage enemies for the most part. But when I use Trinity for Sanctuary Onslaught or Eidolon hunting, which is very rare because I use Rhino Prime and Volt, depending on the group I'm in, I will use Trinity. So, what build do I use? EMP Aura. It's the only aura I have at the moment. I sold a lot of my auras, and I got rid of a lot of them because I was really desperate for platinum. I had no clue what the hell. I had no clue how to mod anything decently. I mean, you guys could even say that this stuff really sucks, and I'm open to criticism. Again, on a lot of these builds, they're not amazing, but they do work. Now, as a Trinity, since a lot of her abilities aren't really, she doesn't have any abilities that are aggressive, there's going to be a lot of enemies overwhelming you, especially if you're solo, which I don't know why anyone would use Trinity solo, but, again, maybe some people go into that not knowing that she is a supporter. So, I just, with every Warframe, I always slap on, like, 2 health or shield capacity increasing mods. So in this case, I used Vigor and Vitality. Of course, I could easily take these off. If you're using Trinity correctly, you're not gonna have a problem with any of this with staying alive. I think I actually put them in there because I don't think I have any other mods I would put in there that I'm looking at. Ability Strength, Retribution, no. Just see. Alright, if you guys want to take a quick look at this, I will go through and explain everything in a second. I just want to see if there's any other mods that could be replaced. Constitution actually wouldn't be that bad. Ability duration 10%. Let's see, health is 860. Shield is. Okay, which one of these is shield? Again, I don't know why I always put on redirection vitality. I always put them on in my earlier days. Ooh. I do, but it's not. Let's take out Vitality. I do need to form a Trinity up. I don't think I've never formed a Trinity. It's kind of weird. Of course, I do have an Orkin reactor installed. I always have an Orkin reactor installed on something like these, on frames that I use a lot. I want to actually have serious builds. So my health is halved. Or more than halved, whatever. So, continuity, ability duration, you want that, because Trinity, you're going to be spamming abilities as it is. You're not going to be wanting ahead. You're not going to be wanting to... with Trinity, you're not going to want to be constantly spamming them. You're going to want to break. Continuity, it's got you covered. You're going to be popping Blessing once in a while. You're going to heal everyone, including yourself, which is actually why I took off my Vitality mod. And going to keep everyone alive, which is what you want, especially in Sanctuary Onslaught. If you have a Saren, Energy Vampire. Energy Vampire is really good for keeping your teammates energized, which means that they're going to be able to keep using their abilities. Ability spam equals more enemies dying equals a higher percentage. For Sanctuary, which means you can go longer, which means you get better loot, / more loot, yada yada yada, all that bullshit. Streamline, ability efficiency. It's ability efficiency. Anything that basically improves abilities, slap it on Trinity. Constitution I just put on. It's ability duration. It's really the whole point. I would slap that on there. I could easily take that off and put on Vitality if I really wanted to. Intensify, ability strength.
New alert.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure I put that on there. I'm not. Is that a ability strength? I'm not sure if that actually, if it's for aggressive abilities or what. It's a bad build. Says Tucker. Yeah. Prime flow, 225% energy max. Again, you're gonna want a lot of energy with Trinity. Trinity is just energy vampire. You're gonna be getting energy really quickly and a lot of it. You're gonna want to have a ton of energy. High energy maximum. Prime flow will allow you to do that. If you don't have prime flow, if you don't have prime continuity or prime flow, just slap on a normal continuity, slap on a normal flow mod. Either one of them will work. Stretch, ability range. This means that you won't have to be directly next to your teammates in order for your blessing to actually go ahead and heal your teammates. You don't want to be directly by your teammates when you pop blessing. You want to be in a vicinity to them, but not directly next to them. With stretch, this allows you to actually be a little more farther away, so you can still go off, kill some ads, pop this, heal your teammates, and then bam. They keep going, you keep going, everything's good. Redirection, just shield capacity, just survivability. Any other mods you can put on here? Of course, you can put on other mods. A lot of these are just I'm just working with the mods that I have. There are other mods that are way better than what I've got. Prime mods, of course. If there's any, I don't know if there's Prime Intensify. If there is Prime Intensify, definitely slap that on there. Just looking at these. I'm gonna go ahead and max. I'm gonna go ahead and put Constitution up. See, not Prime Flow. Go ahead and put Constitution up. I'll infuse it up by 2. 4,000, yeah, credits, yeah, whatever. So at a level 2 Constitution, it is 21% ability duration. Again, that means I won't have to go ahead and pop Blessing every once in a while. Now, the big thing, since Twitch Prime introduced Trinity Prime for free, and it's still going on, you can claim it to this day. You can also claim the Prime Weapons Bundle, which gives you a free Vectus Prime and whatnot. We're going to go ahead into a mission. Actually, we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop on. Let's start a party so I don't talk to people. We're going to go ahead and hop into the greatest example that there is for this. Sanctuary Onslaught. Sanctuary Onslaught, you're just killing shit. And the more points you get, the better the loot you get. So, why can't I get in a group today? Okay, so Trinity, again, not an aggressive frame. You're gonna want to just keep everyone alive. You're gonna want to stick with your teammates. You're still gonna want to shoot stuff. You're not gonna want to be AFK and just pop blessing whenever. Oh, with Trinity, I only use 3 of the 4 abilities that she has. Every frame has 4 abilities, so I only use 3 of her abilities. I do not use the first one, the Well of Life. It's just. No, I just don't like using it. It keeps enemies alive, and I'm not really here for that. So we got Nova Prime, a Saren Prime. Basically, what we're going to be spamming is in this order. Energy Vampire is second. Link, you're going to pop Link first. Any damage you take when Link is active will not go directly to you all the time, or maybe it is all the time. I'm not sure. But damage, whoopsie, damage taken by you, 69% hold. damage that you take by other enemies will go onto enemies that are affected by Link. So, if I get shot by a, I don't know, a Nox, that damage will be redirected onto another target as long as there is something else linked. That way, you're not gonna be taking damage. You're still gonna be damage that you take will be put on other enemies. Energy Vampire, you're gonna want to use that a lot. It's gonna keep giving you energy. It's gonna give your teammates energy as long as they're with you. This means Blessing is of course last. Once you have enough energy, you'll be able to pop this. If you don't have enough energy or you're not popping Energy Vampire a lot, then you're gonna be screwed. If you pop Link, then Blessing, you won't have enough energy for Energy Vampire, so you're gonna have to rely on random drops. This will it takes a long time to get used to Trinity. Not gonna lie, it's not something that takes a couple minutes to truly master Trinity. It takes time, but it takes time to really learn every frame's abilities and how to use them effectively. So, right now I know this is what a lot of people do. Okay, Well of Life. Let's see, any enemy. Okay, bam, wow, look at it. No, the order goes like this. Link, this is how I do it. Okay, look, Link. Okay, and then, now, what Link does as well is it points you to where enemies are. So let's say, so let's hop up here. Let's go here, Energy Vampire. This enemy is now neutralized. They're fighting the effects. I got 140 energy from that. That's pretty good. Blessing. Blessing, with my build, the Blessing lasts for 15 seconds. That's 15 seconds where your teammates are able to live. Now, don't pop your abilities too much, otherwise Samaras will be pissed at you, because Samaras is a little shit. But that's neither here nor there. Keep your teammates alive. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait 15 seconds to pop your next Blessing. You can pop it whenever. Usually popping it at 1 second is good, because it takes about a second to pop Blessing. So really, you're going to be looking at the minimap a lot just to see where your allies are. Okay, you're going to want to be in the general vicinity. Here's close enough. Bam. Link. Okay, I'm actually really close to being out of energy. You want to spam Energy Vampire whenever. Literally, whenever you get the chance to spam this thing, to use this thing on an enemy, use it. Because I just got a whole bunch of energy back. If you don't have any energy, Trinity is useless. And then you can't support your teammates, which means you get yelled at, and a lot of people don't like getting yelled at by teammates. I sure as hell don't. So over here we have a bunch of enemies. Now I prefer to use Energy Vampire on quick to kill enemies. I burn them quickly. If you want to keep one enemy alive for your teammates, if you want to keep a tanker enemy alive, you can all just sit there, group up, you can all grab your energy, and then as soon as the Energy Vampire ends, just burn them right to the ground. Actually, look at Twitch. Okay. Other builds I will be doing after this. Maybe not a Rhino build. I haven't actually formatted my Rhino enough. I formatted once, which I guess is more than Trinity. But I don't have enough experience with Rhino. There are way better Rhino builds out there. I don't really have a decent Rhino build either, so it's kind of pointless. Mirage build, perhaps I'll make a build on. I'll keep videos rolling out as we go. Probably make a Necros build for resource farming. Of course, Necros Prime is vaulted. He's up there. He's up there in expenses for sure. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna wrap this up in a bit. As soon as this is done, we're gonna peep this out. In the meantime, sit back, relax. I'm gonna turn off all audio. You guys have an awesome day. If you have any advice, or if you have any mod build or any mods that you would use instead, put some in the comment. If my build is absolutely shitty and there is a better build, go ahead and link that down in the comments. People would be glad to see a good build for Trinity or Volt or any of the frames I make videos on. With that being said, I will see you guys later. By the way, I know I haven't been making good Trinity either. I haven't been popping my abilities as much as I should be. In Trinity, you just gotta spam.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment was doing things right. With each data conduit jump, the experiment's design dictates increased efficiency. I trust you will be able to complete this study, Hunter?
Quick thing with Trinity, when you're leeching your enemies with energy vampire, make sure to kill them if you can. If there's a heavy gunner and you're not doing any damage to it, save your bullets, get close to it, melee it a bit, and then back off. You and your teammates can just team shoot that thing to absolute hell. You don't have to. If you kill them, if you kill the dude man. It's not, if you kill the dude man, you get a ton of energy. You're gonna get to a point though where if you do use energy vampire too much and you don't use your other abilities, you're gonna get full, which means your energy is being wasted, and you're not able to heal your teammates. So, whoa, let's not go in there. Oh. There we go. All things to keep in mind when you are using Trinity. That's probably the last time I'm going to be cutting in on this. Yeah, see you guys next time.
I have temporarily disabled that ability. I have gathered enough data on that ability. Use another tactic. I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately. Is experiment torture? Lab rats also feel pain, yet their suffering creates knowledge. If the lessons learned today save lives in the future, then the ends justify my means.